Coming out of COVID, it was obvious that young people had struggled more than most with the lockdowns and all the stuff that was going on in the world. Stobswell kind of known for street art, and we put the two and two together. So we've got these young people who were struggling, and we've got a local population who love street art. So it seemed the natural thing to do to try and put the two together. Working with the council, CLD, the Hillcrest. It's important to mention that Hillcrest Foundation brought into this very early in the day and are really supportive. And the Stobswell Forum, and we thought it was just a good group activity that we could take youngsters from mainly Morgan Academy, let them be involved in the project from the very earliest stage, working with local artist Simon Matheson to design the artwork, find the location, excitingly go and do the consultations, and finally put the artwork up on a wall. So Stobswell has one or two difficult streets. By I mean difficult, I mean high levels of poverty, high levels of deprivation, people struggling. Dundonald Street is one of these streets, for all sorts of different reasons. For anybody who doesn't know Dundonald Street, it's a bit grey. It could be a bit grey in the winter especially. So colour and art is very welcomed locally.
I got involved with different members of CLD because during my Healthy Transitions at Morgan, I got invited to join a new art group that was forming. So through that art group I was able to do stuff and have opportunities of creating a mural and painting it and helping with different opportunities.
Through the local art group that I volunteer at.
Well, I came to the art club and then they went and asking people about maybe wanting to do it, and I thought it'd be a fun thing to do, so I signed myself up for it, sort of thing.
I'm pretty sure it's Arthur's art group.
Yeah, I'd been going to an art club, and through that they invited me to join in with helping the mural, the creation of it, so I was happy to help with that.
Well, we brainstormed lots of different ideas, and then it was between this Frankenstein idea or a nature theme. No, nature theme, because that's what people from Stobswell wanted.
We had to do a lot of consultation work with this, so we'd have to do things like asking people at school or going around and chopping people's doors near the area, or people who live in the houses behind the wall and stuff, and we had to create flyers as well for it, and it was just a lot of consultation work.
Going to Stobswell Forum, asking them if they liked it, what ideas they wanted, just make sure everyone loved it.
I think it was nervous at first because you're going up to people and asking, but you kind of got used to it, and then you started appreciating what other people would think about the stuff that you're going to and that art group could be doing.
I feel like it's made me more confident with speaking to new people, definitely. Even if it did make me want to cry a little bit.
It was all worth it when we got to painting.
I quite like doing all the wee drawing bits and having the main idea and then painting it all, obviously, is quite fun as well. Typically it would be more adults that were hired to do it and stuff rather than children basically, so it's nice to have people go, wow, that's so cool, sort of thing.
I met a lot of new people, and it definitely made me feel a lot more confident. Speaking to everyone while they're doing it, and then people coming over while we're doing it, that was fun. It was nice to see how our mural impacts people walking past. I just didn't process how many people walk down Dundonald Street, and the fact that it's so close to Clippington and so many kids are seeing it. It's just, they actually like it.
I enjoyed doing the actual spray painting because, yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
I feel like it did give me an opportunity to build a lot of my skills, and I'm a lot more comfortable with going and speaking to people now because of it, and I feel like I just honestly, the whole situation, not even just the consultation work, but also painting and that, and just getting involved in it, I feel like I just built up a lot of different skills.
I feel really proud because I think it was just such a good idea for that group to do. I loved stepping back and watching everyone like seeing us all work together as we're painting the wall and working together for our ideas.
Talking to more people that are around my age group, because at art group there were many like seniors and everything, and some people in my year, but at the mural I had to help some of them. The spray painting as well, because I thought it would be really hard, but it was actually really fun.
All of the members of this group have their own complex lives that they're living. We've got group members who are young carers, they've got responsibilities at home. We've got young people who are living in not adequate housing. We've got young people who haven't had the easiest time with their peers. We've got young people who have difficulties with their mental health. They've put all of that aside, they've prioritised this, and they have worked so hard. I just think they're incredible. During the painting of the second half of the mural, the kind of twilight nocturnal element, we'd scheduled the painting to be during the Easter holidays when everyone had plenty of time to do it. And then the rain was having absolutely none of that, it was absolutely pouring, and so we had to reschedule, and the only dates that we could manage that were at the weekends was 2 weekends slap bang in the middle of the Nat 5 and higher exams. And I wouldn't have been surprised if a couple at that point had been like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, or I can't do as many shifts, and that's not what happened. This was a total priority for them.
Their work ethic's been, can't fault it at all. Like, they were keen to get involved in every aspect of it. There wasn't anything they were like, oh, I don't want to do that. They kind of understood that it was part of the whole process and ran with it. So yeah, it was good.
Like, I walk past this mural every day, and a lot of other people do as well, because I always see them walking past it the same way as I'm going. So it's like, just knowing that there's like a lot of people who are walking past the mural, it's kind of like strange to think every day, like, yeah, I did that. I feel really proud of it.
Like every time I walk past it with a friend, I'm like, look, I helped make this.
I've even seen like kids getting pictures in front of it. It was so adorable. It made me so happy because I helped like paint all of them, and I chose the colour of the purple butterfly.
I'm so proud of how it came out and that I had a part in it. Changed Dundonald Street into something that's actually nice to walk through.
What's really interesting and pretty uplifting in a time when criticism is easier than praise, there has been absolutely no negativity about this at all. Every single person in the local community thinks the finished art piece is great, but more than that, they think the fact that it's done by local youngsters is even greater.
There's like really young people doing really impressive stuff, like doing this. When I walk past it, it kind of gives me a nice smile.
I'm so proud of you all. I mean, you've made this absolutely beautiful mural that is making such a difference to the local community. But apart from that, I've watched all of you working hard, growing and developing, pushing yourselves out of your comfort zone to do things and take chances and risks, and I just think you're amazing.
Well done. Be proud. You make a lot of people smile. What you've done here makes a lot of people smile. You hear that in the comments. I've not heard anybody say anything negative about it. And that's something to be extremely proud of.